Hello viewers and welcome to today's quest. We have the underground pass. This is going to be incredibly painful for me because I only have 39 agility. Oh, I must be really plastered to try this with 39 agility. Anyway, you can start this by speaking to King Alathus, who is in East Ardy. You require 25 range. You have to defeat 3 level 91 demons, among some other things. You have some other things you have to kill too. You have to complete a Biohazard quests, and yeah, it says good thieving and agility. Yeah, no, I don't have those, so this will be painful. Anyway, apologies to the start. You will be hearing breathing and coughing as I'm still getting over a cold, and that's been on and off for 2 months, and like half my nose is plugged, so get used to breathing. Anyway, for those that don't know where to start this, it's right here in Ardy at the castle. You have to go up the stairs, and it's going to be the... Hey, there's the music. Ah, that scared me. It's going to be the main room right here. You are going to need at least 1 rope. I would recommend at maybe bump that to a minimum of 3. You're going to need a bow and some arrows. They have to be regular arrows. You cannot use special things like ogre, poison, broad. You're going to need a spade that can be obtained at Edmund's house just north of this castle. You're going to need a plank to get past some of the things. That's obtainable during the quest. Same with the bucket and the tinderbox you're going to need. Those are also obtainable during the quest, so I'm only bringing the spade. You're going to need some combat equipment. I would recommend using some sort of range. Since my strongest is magic at 92, I'm going to be using mage. Either that or use range, because it's lightweight gear. It's a lot better than, you know, the physical stats. So you're going to want to bring some food. I'm opting for summer pies over agility potions and food, because summer pies, not only does it heal per bite, but it also increases your agility. It gives you a boost of like, what, 5 or something? Which is more than an agility potion, because I think agility potion only does 3 or 4. Yay. So if you do not have very good agility, recommended you bring tele runes. I have my runes in my rune pouch right here to include for Telegrab, since my agility, as you saw, sucks. And make sure to bring an emergency teleport as usual. I'm teleporting to the house because apparently deaths in your house are free, so I'm not going to get penalized. And if you want, you can also... I found a randomer who is absolutely nuts about Underground Pass, and I am paying them to be a packyack. So if you do not have a packyack or a friend that can be a packyack, then you may be doing more trips than just one into the Underground Pass, especially if you have a lower agility like I do. So let's begin this, and let's speak to King Alathus. Okay, now we're going to want to go downstairs, and we're going to want to go all the way west in West Ardy. I think we can just go through the doors at this point. I can't remember. Okay, and absolutely all the way west. If you're not doing... One quick thing before we get too far from a bank. If you're not doing the summer pie method, then I would advise to bring stamina pots. I would advise just to plain bring stamina pots because of the sheer amount of running you're going to be doing. So right here, we need to talk to Confronting. I think, tell me more. Okay, let's enter. So you're going to climb over the rock slide. Just whatever you do, don't try to go through the middle. Either the northern or the southern. You speak to Coptic, he's going to give you a cloth. Doesn't really matter what you choose. Here, I'm just gonna... I want to do all of these arrows for next time. So I'm just gonna keep talking to get more. Especially considering there's a chance that you can fail this. Use them all on the fire. Don't worry, they will not go out. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to go over here and fire at the guide rope. And see, this is why you get more than one, because you can... There we go. You can miss it, which kind of sucks. Now right here we have our plank. So you're going to want to go get that. Oh, come on. Okay, now let's get out of here because those spiders really hurt. And let's go south. Just keep following the path. Oh my god, weirdos. Okay, I'm gonna turn this off. Now you use the rope on this so that you just flop right over. And every time you want to cross that, you're going to need a rope. So just a warning. So now just keep going. Okay, now this is a grid you're going to need to pay attention to. You can fall down, it will hurt. So this is different for everyone. This is not going to be the same for you as it is for me. I'm going to try what mine used to be. Probably. Oh, there we go. Okay, if you need help with this, I would recommend writing it down on a little grid on a piece of paper. Shit. Okay. So climb the rocks back out. Wait, do I get that? Oh. Oh my god, I got literally the easiest one just straight across. Wow, just wow. Okay, when you find yours, hopefully it is as easy for you as it was for me. Pull the lever. Oh, I might get a little bit of hate for that one. So we need to run past all the zombie stuff. Remember this furnace? We're gonna need it later. Now there's some odd markings on the wall. You're gonna want to disarm them. This is where thieving comes in handy. This place is just full of traps, ain't it? Okay, would you stop? That hurts. Hey, hey, hey. Okay, so we made it to the next point. Do not try to climb down the well, as you will get hurt. Instead, recharge your prayer here if you need to. So now, this north path right here, we're going to want to go up it. Use your plank on the flat rock. Or you can just run right over. It really is up to you. For this part, I think I'm just gonna... Okay, you want to get that orb of light, and then all the way back. There is one... I want to see if this one trick works. You're supposed to be able to stand right here, and then just run right by. There you go. And that's how you avoid that. Would you piss off? I'm going to do the southwest path next. It'll take us to another orb. You want to search the flat rock before you take it. Good luck. And there we go. Now we have that one. If you tried to take it without setting it off, without deactivating it, you would have been smashed with a log. Okay, now we're gonna go down this one. Or not, yeah. Grab that orb. And then get out of here. Okay. Now remember, if you do that, you don't need the plank. But it's still nice to have the plank just in case. Okay. Nothing really here. We can just get an empty inventory spot and snag that orb. Okay, now with all 4 orbs, you remember that furnace that I pointed out earlier? We're going to need to go there. Oh, bloody hell, this part again. Stop that. Yeah, it's easier to look south for this one. We'll do north for the next part. Stop. So you're going to use these orbs on the furnace here by the zombies. Okay, sweet. Now we can go back to that well I told you not to climb down earlier. Now we can climb down it. Ooh, I'm getting lucky this time. Too bad this didn't give Thieving XP. Okay. Recharge here if you need to. Since this place hurts. And climb down the well. Okay. If you need food, there is some food in these crates right here. Now let's continue on. We have another rope up here if you want. I got a packyack for rope, so I'm good. Go all the way over here. We're going to want to pick lock this one right here. And we're going to want to dig at that mud. Then we have our way through a tunnel. Now we need to go through here. cross the ledge right here. Now, if you fail at any point, you're going to have to go all the way back. So remember your path if you can. So if you have 50 thieving, which I don't, you can go here and pick lock this cage. Just make sure to avoid any of the bubbles. Here, I'll bring you a little closer so you can see. I don't have it, so I'm not going to be able to do it, but there's some bubbles right there in the swamp. You're going to want to avoid those. That's only if you have 50 thieving, though. Unfortunately, I don't, so I can't. So instead, we're going to have to cross this maze here and pray that we don't fall. If you fall, there are ramps, or you're going to have to go around depending on where you fell. So now we're just going to follow this path here. And we're going to come to an obstacle pipe here. And go through it. Now we're going to want to go to the unicorn cage and search it. Now we're going to want to go up here. And we're going to find a boulder. We're going to want to use that piece of railing on the boulder. Make sure PETA isn't watching. Whoopsie. Okay, search the smashed cage, and we're going to get a unicorn horn. Go through this tunnel, and we're going to find 3 knights. On top of giving you a bunch of stuff, including let's see, Sir Gerald will give you 2 meat pies, 2 bread, a stew, they'll give you an attack potion with 2 doses, a prayer potion with 2 doses, if you want to. Make sure you get those first. And then you get to kill them all. Yeah, in hindsight, I really should have brought a stamina potion. I keep forgetting that those things exist. Gonna drop the railing. Carl, I'm gonna kill you. So let's talk to Jarrow first. And get his stuff. Free stoof. I just want the prayer potion. Okay. Now we're going to kill them all because they're going to give us some badges. One badge. If you want, you can safe spot them by standing in the hallway to the south. There's a spot there, but it doesn't really matter. I mean, they did just give us food. And now we need to kill Harry. There you go. The food they gave me came in handy. So now grab the last badge, and we can continue on. Now for these planks, remember, or for these rocks, remember, you either use a plank or you do the stand directly beside the flat rock and run to the next spot directly beside it. Boof. And continue on. Hey, look, another ominous well. Oh, this place has lots of them. We're going to want to search this well. Actually, I don't need to drop it then. Ta. So you're going to want to use the badges. And then the unicorn horn. Sweet. Now we can open this door. Okay, this is going to be the fun part where that stamina potion would have came in handy. So we're going to want to go as south as we can. Oh, of course, it doesn't show the map. Oh, thank you. Oh, this takes so long. I remember why I hate this place. Now right here, go down the cave stairs. Okay, so Koftik is losing his bloody mind. So you're going to want to go to the dwarf camp. You can talk to Niluf and get 2 meat pies and a meat pizza if you need food. You can also talk to Cayman and he'll give you beer for stew. And he'll give you bread and meat pie as many times as you want, but you're going to take some damage and your agility level will be popped down by 3 every time you do. So there are some options if you need food. So this at least lets you know where this is. So remember this for later, okay? Now I'm going to go back upstairs. Okay, before we leave though, we may not want the food, but we're going to want to talk to Niluf. And about the witch. Damn it. Okay, now that we've talked a little bit about the witch, now we can go back up. And we're going to want to jump across a platform or two. Yeah, just one for now to get to the witch's house. If you fall from the obstacles, you will fall down here again. And all you have to do is either go to the doors for more food or run back up here to get to the place above. If you fall in the wrong place, you are going to fall into a group of spiders, so that happens the more north you go. Okay, so my rent-a-packyack has brought me some stamina potions. Hooray, it's going to be a heck of a lot nicer. So here, my agility is not boosted, so I'll munch some pie. That boosts us a little bit. Now we're going to want to go peek in the window because we're little peeping toms. Search the window next to the door. You see she's looking for her kitty. So we're going to jump this obstacle right here. And go up here and we'll find the cat, and we're going to want to pick up the kitty. And go back and use the kitty on the witch's door. Of course. Okay. We're going to take History of Iban. Here, I'm just going to get rid of one of these pies. Because I want that restore potion. You can take the super attack if you want to. It doesn't really much matter. And good to know the witch is a crazy cat lady. Okay, now there are some demons to the west. And we're going to want to kill them. So jumpity jump. Now these guys are quite safe spottable. Just don't go on their platform. Okay, now I'm going to drop that plank since I don't need it. And yeah. Pick up the amulets that they drop. Okay, now this part you do not have to cross. You can bring Telegrab runes if you want to. Directly across the bridge will not work. You need to have them just diagonal of you. Oh, there we go. I can get rid of one more of these pies. And I am going to telegrab the amulet. Make sure it's the amulet, not the ashes. And that way we don't have to worry about that's one that likes to fail us quite a bit. Now there's going to be a chest just north of this middle demon here. And we're going to open the chest. Alright. So when you open the chest, it takes all of your necklaces and it gives you a die. You're going to want to dye the doll. Okay, now we're going to want to go back downstairs and speak to Clank. That's fine. What I downstairs anyway. Clank, where beest thou? Okay, sweet. So he gives us the tinderbox we need. And there's a bucket right here. Then we're going to want to go to the smaller house, I think. Use it on the barrel. And now we're going to want to go to the southeast part of this cave, and we're going to want to put this dwarf brew on a tomb we find there. And then we'll burn the tomb. Now we don't need those anymore. Oh, there you go. Iban's ashes is right below us. We're going to use that on the doll. We don't need the bucket or tinderbox anymore, for sure, for sure. Okay, north, we're going to find a very big spider and a lot of little spiders. Yes, thanks for reminding me. Wear the gloves. Now, all these spiders, even though it's not multi-way, they can gang pile you quite readily. Okay, hurry up, meat shield. Okay, she meat shielded some of them. Not all of them, though. Okay, and you're going to attack the spider and kill it. Oh my god. Make sure to come into the lair alone, because if someone else comes in with you, the spider could aggro on them and you will not be able to attack it. And also, if the smaller spiders are aggressive to you because you are under 79 combat, you may have to kill a few of those to get them off you so that you can get attacking the big one. Okay, friend, this person being here is kind of a pain in the ass then. After killing the spider, you are going to be stunned for a few seconds, so make sure you aren't low health. There, now I can kill this stupid spider. Idiot people. Okay, now let's get the hell out of here. So the spider's blood would have automatically went to the doll, so you don't need to worry about that. Hooray for one easy thing. Now there's some stairs to the west we can take. And if you ran south from the spiders, it'll be a bit north too. And then this brings us to the half souls. Now, this is going to be an interesting part here. There is one thing we need to find, and that is dove bones, or remains. The way to get there is through here. Make sure you definitely wear the gauntlets for this part. No, it's not this one right here. It's that one. We're going to want to search that cage right down there. Excuse me. Yeah, search that cage. There you go. The dove. And use that on the doll. All right. Now we need to go to the middle of the room. And we're going to find a bunch of Iban's disciples. And we're going to want to kill at least one of them. Okay, so we get some robes. Sweet. You're going to want to wear those and unequip everything else. Here, I'm just going to drink that, so that, and I'm going to drop that since we probably don't need it. I wonder if they'll let me with that. So you don't need the spade anymore. If I eat that, then I can take off this. Okay, continue on. Now make sure you're as close to full as you can be, because you're going to get hurt as you're going to the well. You're going to want to use the doll on the well as soon as you enter. And make sure you, when you do this, that you use it, or you're just going to search the well. Okay, I'm just going to move some stuff so it makes re-equipping stuff a little bit easier. Now, apparently there was a way where to not get hit by the spell, and apparently you wait 8 ticks as he sends his spells, and then you walk in, wait for the 7th spell to show, and then run to the well. And apparently that's how you not get hurt, but... So let's follow the path and run out of here to get the hell out of here so we can complete the quest. So we're going to want to talk to Koftik, and he's going to be of sane mind, and we can get out of here. Okay, there we go. Now we don't need any of that stuff anymore, so... Unless this has an achievement diary similar to RS3. Then I'm going to have to kill one of those guys with Iban Blast. With the Iban Staff. So now that you've been led back out, we need to go all the way back to King Lathis, and he's going to give us our reward. I hate that quest. Congratulations, you've completed the underground pass. My god, that was painful. Not as painful as it could have been, at least. You're awarded 5 quest points, 3,000 experience in agility and attack. If you had the room, not only would you have gotten the Iban Staff for use with the Iban Blast spell, but you also got 15 death and 30 fire runes. However, I was teleported out right away, so I didn't get those, but it's not like it matters because I'm not an Iron Man, so I can just buy them off the GE. Oh, sure. And now I level. Ugh. So there you go. That's it for this one. And I'll see you guys for the next one. I believe the next one in this series is Roving Elves. But at least it'll be a lot less painful to get through that now. So, okay, after a quick trip to the bank, I am going to show you how to upgrade this. So we're going to want to go to West RD. I don't feel like walking there. You're going to have 200k, and on the way to the underground pass, you're going to want to speak to the Dark Wizard, and then you can pay to upgrade. Oh, there you go. Talk to the Dark Mage. Can you upgrade my Staff of Iban? So now this is a stronger version. When it runs out of charges and it needs to be repaired, you can bring it to him and he will also repair it for you. So this upgraded version, it holds 2,500 charges instead of the 100 charges that the basic one has. There's 2 ways to recharge this new staff, as well as I think the old one after it's run out of charges. You can either pay him 250 coins, or you can go to the well past the paladins that we had to kill, and you can use that. It will still remain upgraded after it's been recharged, so hooray. If you lose this one, you're going to have to go back and kill another disciple of Iban to get the broken staff, and then pay the 200k to regain the upgraded status on it again. Now a quick run through on how to get back. Now this is going to be important for the next quest, or for if you ever want to get into the Elflands again. After completing it, you don't have to do a lot of getting the orbs and all that stuff. You just need to remember to bring some ropes, the plank if you want to, your lit arrows. That's why I had a few of them made, as well as your bow. And you're going to want to bring ropes. So pretty much, well, how you get back to it is you can just go follow the path that we did to get there without having to do all the extra stuff. Like, you don't have to pick up orbs, you don't have to kill paladins, you don't have to crush a unicorn. You just can go straight to where the disciples of Iban were. Just make sure to disarm traps and step over those rocks very carefully, as well as jump across things. And you can go into the well that's in the area that you killed Iban. And you will not need the robes of Zamorak anymore. And it's just that easy to get there afterwards. You just have to worry about the agility level of falling. You don't have to worry about any of that extra special stuff. And that's going to help us when we go to do roving elves. So I think that covers pretty much well everything that you need to know for this. So thanks for watching. Hope this helped you guys. If you want to find out more, there is some links in the description that you can go visit other places that I sometimes do things on. And I will see you guys for the next one. So, ciao for now.